Hey guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are at. This is Wogi back at it with another AFK journey video. And guys, today I want to put the spotlight on our boy here, Soren, who has just been amazing. I just discovered a new team comp. I love to call it the dive comp because now that we're able to ensure the 5 Maulers buff, as you guys can see, I have 3 assassins, 3 rogues, and I have, well, basically a pseudo rogue, another assassin that likes to dive in deep but does a ton of damage, and I just have Reiner, a pseudo support that does a lot of damage, is able to provide controlling effects, and is able to buff one of our carries, whichever one we decide to send in. And I know you guys are like, oh, where's the tank? Oh, where's your healer? Oh, this does not look like a team that is gonna work. Well, guys, just wait until you see that. As you guys can see, I have no Paragons on this team, but I'm gonna be stomping on people that have Paragon 1 and Paragon 2 with this team, just so you guys can see how powerful it really is, and not just in PvP but also in high-end PvE stages. As you guys can see, I am currently top 19 in the stages, and I also haven't really grinded for the day. The reason I'm not higher also is because I haven't been paying to get the little extra boosts. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy the content, and let's go into the first replay. So let's go ahead and hop into the first replay. In this replay, I'm facing a Paragon 2 Arden and a Paragon 2 Thorin, as well as a full Paragon 1 Damien, Carolina, and Aaron. And as you can see, my team does not have any Paragons whatsoever, and we were able to absolutely destroy them without them even doing anything. So let's go ahead and start the replay. As you can see in my positioning, I always like to teleport Burial out, because when you teleport Burial out, his silhouettes also get the Reiner buff. Everything of course gets pulled to the center. We instantly teleport over their Arden and he's dead. Shakir gets his ult off, rocks come down, and there's not really much of a commentary. Everything just kind of got blown up, and now Soren's ulting and everything is dead. That's pretty much how this team comp works. You just teleport over their carry, they instantly die, and then everybody else just instantly dies. Let me go ahead and let's go into some other replays so I can show you guys exactly how this works against other whales that have spent thousands of dollars more than I have. So in this replay, I wanted to show off the same exact team, but this time on defense, and I wanted to show it off against somebody that I know has a full Paragon team, and they're also running full Maulers as well. So let's just see how we pair up against them. As you guys can see, the defense on this team is also just absolutely amazing and a force to be reckoned with. So he decided to teleport over our Shakir. Odi ults the Shakir. You see all the clones starting to pop up. Shakir pops ult. That's always great. Elsa's in the back doing her thing. Soren, look at Soren stunning 4 people in the back, and now they're all dead because of her rocks. Look at this madness. The fact that he is able to go in and just stun 4 people like that out of nowhere, and sometimes he's able to cycle 2 to 3 stuns in the match if it lasts that long. And every time that he does that, Elsa's rocks drop on top with a ton of damage, and there's just nothing they can do. And that's currently the guy that's always top 5 or top 1 in the leaderboard, so he even struggles against my defense. And right here in this replay, I want to go ahead and show you guys another PvP gameplay. This one is in Supreme Arena. This is the one that secured me top 3 for the day. As you can see, I still don't have any Paragons, and I'm still facing teams that do have Paragons, and he has 3 Paragons, and let's just see how it goes. So I decide to teleport Soren over. You see Shakir getting his ult off, everybody's in the middle, Elsa jumps to the middle, everybody's just getting absolutely shredded so quickly. Everybody that's standing in Shakir's ult is just healing, getting more haste, and getting defensive and attack bonuses. Now his stun came off. Boom, Soren executed him, and now Brutus is dead. It's just not even fair. Like, it just all happened so quickly, and the damage is just insane that these guys are able to pull off. If it's not one assassin, it's the other one. And the amount of utility that Soren provides, especially for Elsa to be able to do the amount of damage that she does, is just absolutely insane. And Burial being able to serve as a pseudo tank is also just great. Whenever I'm using barrier, I like to usually teleport their middle backline out so they can further be isolated, and in this case I'm teleporting Soren in so he can get the extra survivability and hopefully get his ulti off in between his old team. So let's see how this plays out. He gets teleported in. As you can see, my Shakir instantly dies, but that's perfectly fine. All the clones are coming up. Elsa ult goes down. All the walls are coming up. Soren's in the backline. He's about to get his ultimate. Elsa's rolling. Soren ulti comes up, stuns 3 of them with crit. Now Reiner gets one of them out of there. Now Burial is back in town, and now he's able to just clean up the rest of it. Soren with his ultimate AoE just doing crazy amounts of damage, and now they're just cleaning up the guy that's Soren. And just look at the damage and look at how much he tanked. He was able to tank such a big amount when I put that Reiner buff on him. He healed a lot because of his abilities as well. If you guys don't know his abilities, you guys could check out my previous video where I went over his abilities, and when I unboxed him and got him maxed out, and he is just clearly a beast of a character, at least in my opinion. I know 99% of the community right now thinks otherwise, but they probably have not discovered this team that I have been just toying around with and having an absolute blast with. This is another replay, just me showcasing how powerful this new meta dive comp really is. In this one I decided to teleport Soren in, but he gets stunned out before the teleport even goes through, which is fine. Everybody stays here in the back line. Burial goes all the way to the front. He passes out, and now everything you're just gonna see, boom, Soren right there, stunned 3 of the enemies, and now Elsa, no, he stunned 4 of the enemies actually, and then Elsa's going in on that one enemy, continuously doing her roly-poly on it. Look at it. Look at the damage that is just coming out. The rocks falling on top of their heads. Soren full HP again. His ultimate is coming out. Boom, another 3 stun, another 3 rocks falling on top of their heads because they're CC'd. And now Burial's back in town. He's inside doing damage. Soren is out, but that's perfectly fine. Elsa's just going absolutely in. Now more clones are being summoned. Reiner's back with the other boy so he can get the dirty deed done. And now that's a wrap. As you guys can see, this team comp is just completely busted. And this is AFK stage 630. And I'm top 20 in my server currently in the AFK stage leaderboards, and this is just, it's awesome to see that a team comp like this with no healer and no tank is just working perfectly fine, and it's so much fun to use. So in this last and final replay that I want to show you guys, I actually decided to replace Reiner with Brutus in this case, because Brutus is just able to soak up a lot more damage early on, especially in this case where they're 80 levels above me, and in this stage Reiner was just not working out. So I decided to swap in Brutus, make sure that I still kept the faction bonus buff, and let's just see how it goes with this dive comp. Brutus shield instantly pops. You see all the isolation coming out, all the rocks falling on top of their head. Soren about to get their ultimate. Elsa's rolling in. Soren's ultimate comes out. Boom, 4 of them get stunned. Look at all that crit damage. More rocks are falling on top of their head. Cassidy ult comes down, but it's not enough. And now Soren just goes in for the backline and completely wipes them out. And as you guys can see, yeah, of course she got MVP, but not in my eyes. Look at how much damage Soren just did. He did way more damage than she did. Healed way more than anybody and tanked an insane amount of damage. Like, it's crazy to think that this guy is a rogue, and paired with all these other rogues and assassins and mages, it's just able to work out so well. I'm just having a blast being able to run this smaller comp and able to add the hypogenes. Of course, Burial is very essential to this team, at least in my opinion. So my final thoughts on Soren, honestly, I can only recommend him if you guys already have Elsa. Of course, he just pairs so well with Elsa, and as you guys see, he just really needs a lot of setup. I think he's a lot of fun. I really love this all-in type of team comp. Like, experimented with a couple of their, you know, traditional team comps, you know, 2 DPS, 1 supporter, 2 supports, a tank, but he didn't really seem to fit in those. And I just really think that this team comp is amazing, and as you can see, even the people that have spent over $10,000 on the game are struggling to even break through my defense, or I can easily break through theirs at times. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. If I had to give him a rating out of 5 stars, I will give him 3.5. And he's definitely better than I expected him to be. And if some people keep complaining that he's bad, then maybe he'll get a buff, and then we'll be even happier. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.